Hey everybody, it is the Quantum Show. Happy New Year's Eve. It is New Year's Eve. 2024 is upon us. Rich. Shout out Rich from GUFON. And like the title says, I hope the title says it, personal power manifestation. Manifestation never ends, okay? Using the cool microphone, I figured out the sound for the panel. The thing is, see, I have another computer that I'm not used to, and it's like an all factory computer. Hey, Poner, welcome back to the Quantum Show. Going over just a couple of details. Um, well, see, for several years, like 17 years, I have built my own computer. Now I just don't have time for it. And so I bought a computer and it's all stock. Sound issue is solved by using the front earphone jack on the tower, which is very close to me. I I haven't had one of those in a long time. So, by the way, anyone? Hey there, Catherine. Okay, first of all, sound check, please. How do I sound? Do I sound okay? Because I'm using the Guitar Hero mic, and I know it's a little bit. It might be a little bit disconcerting watching me from here to there, and I'm looking over here, but I'm talking to you over here. Thank you. I've got a better camera. Do I sound okay? Sound check, please. So I'm using this microphone. Boom, 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 boom. Let me have a sound check, please. Sound check. Whoops. Sound check. Little low. Let me fix that. Okay. Mic volume, meaning feed. How about now? How about now? I am trying to project. Hey, Diane. Thank you. Sound good. I did turn it up some. I was at 60 something. Now I'm at 100 gain. So, sound good? Good. I sound good. 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 Sound check. Good. Thank you. All right. And yeah, happy New Year's Eve. I will be doing nothing. Tonight's show will run a little bit short. Not this part, but the panel. The panel is going to be a little bit short because I've got to wake up early tomorrow. I got to go in. Yeah, I got to go early in tomorrow. Was it 4 hours early so we don't get holiday pay? But that's okay. That's cool. I can handle it. It's just like last week. So the panel will be short, but it'll be okay. And okay, just like it says, personal power manifestation. Manifestation is all the time. Okay. Manifestation is not just for big changes, it's for everything, right? And you get personal power, knowing you have it, knowing when it's being used against you, and knowing when it's been taken from you, how to get it back. Really, it's all in how you look at it. And the main thing is you have to let go of fear and anxiety. Those things will be used against you because fear makes you act without thinking. It makes you, well, react rashly, emotionally. And I've had a lot of that in my life recently where I've been given the opportunity to seriously react emotionally, and probably no one would blame me, but it wouldn't do any good. So, what I do is I don't react. I don't give in to fear. So, if something big and ominous comes up to me, like a situation, I'm like, oh, yeah, let's see how this can be interesting. It takes a lot of practice. It's not easy to do, but you do it in little things. Like, am I going to, little things like, um, things we do every day, right? Like, am I going to trip over this piece of carpet that's up off the floor? Or am I going to be holding my keys in my hand as I'm shutting the door and shut my finger in the door? No fear, right? Now, those are small examples, but they lead up to other things, right? All right, let's look in here. And yeah, hey, Samantha. All right. Well, Samantha, I will try to make this an interesting drive home and not bore you to sleep. So I don't have any squeaky chickens, no sound effects. I might have an R2D2 button around here somewhere, but that's about it. But going to make this as interesting as possible. Oh yeah, Samantha Morris the cat sent $5 on PayPal. Thank you so much. Last week, and I didn't see it in time to announce it. Thank you so much. Every bit of it goes back into things like new webcams, microphone things, and making sure this show stays going. And plus, it tells me you like what you're hearing and you want to hear more, or you think I want to do, or you want me to do better. I like to think that it's, you like what you're hearing as it is. So, hey, Lynn, welcome back to the Quantum Show. Yeah, I figured out the sound, and today's going to be another short show like last week. Unfortunately, I got to go to work early tomorrow. But yeah, personal power manifestation. Now that's getting rid of fear is what I was talking about, and not letting fear be the controlling factor. If something is going to happen and you're scared something is going to happen, or you just roll, fear will control you. It will make you choose wrongly. Okay. And anxiety will make you choose wrongly, choose the wrong thing to do. I have really had to, buckle down, remember all the self control, and do a lot of the meditation so I don't make bad decisions here lately. And it's been a test, let me tell you, but I have managed to not make wrong decisions. Okay. I'm leading with compassion, but I'm also leading with self respect because I can be pushed so far, just like anybody. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't get into the specific details because it's an ongoing situation. It's right here in my face, not here right at the moment, but it's in my face. And um yeah, so that is the beginning of the personal power. How do you know it's been taken away from you? Because you can tell you're living on the edge. You say it is what it is a lot because you can't change it. And that means your personal power is being taken away. Or um, when you feel like, well, I'm just going along for the ride and you're doing your thing because someone else tells you you have to do it. Why? Why? I'm a big fan of calling people's bluffs, right? Like I've had people say, well, if you can't get the job done, we'll find somebody who will. And I'm like, okay, who do you want me to interview? Bring them in, schedule an appointment. Just tell me when to be here. I will interview them and make sure they, oh, I'm not going to, but I was a little bit crass. But guess what? They didn't fire me because that was a scare tactic. And I didn't fall for it because I've been trained by the biggest scare tactic performers in the United States. Okay. And these people with their curly mustaches and little round glasses looking like Disney villains, they do not scare me. Okay. They're fluff. And even if they do something, I got it covered. Okay. I can take care of it. Owen, wearing the alien shirt today because I just felt right. It felt the thing to do. Um, I'm not going to address world issues right now because there's a lot going on. Maybe in the panel, maybe later, but not this one. So, personal power, how do you realize your personal power is gone? You're doing things because you have to. You feel like you don't have a choice. You feel like there is a consequence to not doing what you were being told to do. Okay? Like uh being trained, okay? I can liken this to basic training. Obviously, personal power is taken away because they're training you to become a soldier the way they need you to be. Okay. And that is not really, not everyone can identify with that, but that's what I've been through, right? That is blatant taking away a personal power. But they're not taking it away from you to keep it from you, because then that's basic training. In AIT, they start giving you back your personal power in order for you to do whatever job you're doing in the Army, AIT, right? But still it's limited. So they want you to know that you're like, when I went to college, all right, I thought I had no personal power, not because I was going to college, but because the military, the GI Bill people were always saying, you better get a C, you better get a C. Well, I was an A student, so that was not a problem. But I felt the pressure and I let them pressure me, kind of on purpose, kind of by choice, but kind of not by choice. Okay. The other choice was fail and have to pay it back, though they don't do that, right? They don't make you pay it back because you are owed that money. That was the deal. Turns out that's in the contract. They harass you a lot, but they don't collect. They don't try to collect. It's literally in the contract for you to get college money, pass or fail, right? So you get a lawyer, you get your money. If they try to come after you, they use, not going to get into it, but it's personal power that they are trying to take away from you. And well, I have a history with the personal power thing. Come to think of it, right? When they first told me I have these, whatever these health issues are, blood sugar issues, okay? Man, it's super bright in here. It looks like super bright day. I have no way to turn down the brightness on this thing. Was it? Yeah, it has automatic stuff going, which is nice. The driver for the camera has automatic stuff. This is a webcam. Nice webcam though. And by the way, how does everything look? Right? Does everything look okay? Why am I doing a square? I don't know. But everything looks okay. Let me know how things are looking visually. Looking, I mean, you can even read the bodies, the documents, the craft almost, and you can definitely read that. You can even see where it says quantum show, but that's actually put up on the screen. It's not to do with the camera. Yeah, there's military bullshit, but you know what? I did benefit from being in the military. First, didn't die. That's a good one. And I mean, that's pretty much the tip top. I didn't die. That's the most major bonus. Excellent. Thank you, Lynn. And thank you, Raven and Poner. Awesome. And I learned how to take control of myself when I was left in charge, which didn't happen very often, but they did train me to do that. And that's good. So, but they trained me how to use my personal power and see when things are, oh no, you know what? They trained me to do as I was told all the time. However, I was the one who saw it. Just made sense to me. I want to know what I'm doing. I want to know why I'm doing it so I can believe in it and do better or correct the situation. And it seems to have been the right thing to do because I'm in a very good way right now. Thank the gods. The force is with me, whatever, right? Hey, Cindy, Happy New Year. And oh, hey, everybody coming in. Hellfire Studios, Cindy, Beck, Diane, Boss, Lynn, Moon, LA Moon, Raven. And yeah, that's it. That's everybody right now. Okay. And Kathy Parker or Catherine Parker. Sorry. Catherine Pulaski. No. Catherine Janeway? I don't know. Parker. Captain Parker. Okay. But how to take back your personal power if you realize it's being taken from you. First, you have to realize it. And if you're living in fear and anxiety and worry about only consequence is that it's not your fault. It's only your fault if you don't follow directions. Your personal power has been taken away. Okay. Now, how do you get it back? First, you realize it. Then you take steps to empower yourself, not to hurt other people, but to empower yourself to where you have more control over your own surroundings, your own activities, your own mind. You start with your mind, honestly. I should have said that. You start with your mind. Nobody controls how you think. You control how you think. And if you don't control how you think, you are being mind controlled through whatever kind of manipulation. I was under that impression, but it was blatant in the military. And then it was not so obvious in when I was living in Texas. Hey, Pamela Snow, welcome back. Happy New Year. Happy uh New Year's Eve. And when I was in El Paso, I was under the assumption, I was living under the assumption that I was a burden and I had to do what I was told or nothing would happen. Well, I turned it around on them. Okay. Several people, I turned it around on them. And a few times I was forced to endure any kind of consequences, but I made sure they had consequences as well. You know, I did the evil Scorpio thing. If I lose, we both lose. You're not going to come out of this. You may be the winner, but you're going to be also a loser too. So I did that. I mean, not proud, but that's how it has to work sometimes, right? And I did that a couple few times. But then I would start telling them, if I lose, not so many words, if I get in trouble, you're going to get in trouble. So they are also under the mindset of no personal power. So they were afraid of the consequences also. And I use those consequences against them. I'm kind of doing it now, but I'm not really pushed into that to where I have to force them into being good people. They're being good people. So we're okay. I'm okay where I'm at. But there are just a few people here and there that are trying to force me into thinking that I should be scared and I should be I'm the problem. I'm not the problem. I'm the asset and they're the problem. But I don't want to put it in their face. And this is all about personal power, okay? I don't want to put it in their face that you're a fucking problem too. Excuse my French. I'm gonna get canceled by Thirdphase of Moon. They don't like F bombs, and I don't think that they realize who they're really dealing with, or they do, and that's why they're not coming totally after me yet. And I'm talking about socially, not anything that really matters. But there are a couple, and they know who they are. I don't think any of them are here, but they know who they are. And I'm not gonna. I will make sure we both lose. Okay. If you come at me with both barrels, I'll do the Bugs Bunny thing and tie your barrels up. So, yeah, I'm going to feel a shock, but so are you, or so is that person. And that is one way of regaining your personal power. Now, I don't have enough experience in the positive reinforcement of personal power to really speak of it because I have never been in that situation, but I have led with compassion. And that usually pushes things along too. And that's good. Now we're talking about, hey, Bronklander, welcome back to the Quantum Show. I'm going over what is personal power because we got distracted last week and it was a short show and we didn't get to talk about personal power during the panel like I wanted to, but that's okay. There's a lot of time and I get to do it now. So, oh, by the way, the stickers, they didn't work out too well, right? Look at Love those marks of an inkjet. Love those inkjet marks. So I'm gonna have to reprint these. And if you look real close in the neck, there's something like a watermark. I don't even know what the heck that is. So I'm gonna redo these, and I'm going to get what this thing is called, a circle cutter, where it's kind of like you push it down in the middle. It has little guides to get you to the middle, and you just move this arm around. You hold it and you move this arm around. Circle cutter. They're cheap. Or there are also die cutters that you can just, it's like you press it down like a cookie cutter, twist it or move it, and you pop it out. I might do that. And well, that's those. They didn't work too well. I'm gonna look at the printer settings, the paper printer, and see if I can make it not do those streaks like that. Whoa, we got 20 people watching. Thanks, everybody. Hey, Joseph Lawrenson and Terry Campbell, welcome back to Dorothy Hawkins. Holy cow, did a show let out or what? Paula Faust? What are you? The Gufonians have moved in. Where's Rich? Awesome. Yeah, I have some 3-inch. Those are actually 2.5-inch. And Poner, 3-inch around. The ones that I have here are 2.5. And they're pretty good. They're pretty good size, you know? I mean, do I have anything to compare against? Yeah, let me see here. Okay, index card, right? See, that's a pretty good size. See, this is, or it's a decent size, right? Oh, and I can show you what they look like. I did make one small good run, and actually they were 2-inch. I mean, and of course, let's see here on the netbook. I think that looks pretty good, right? Yeah, yeah. Bought, or bought, made by me, and this was custom made by another crafter. That's one of the Final Faction stickers. Okay, and it looks pretty good right there. I mean, for me, it's I hand cut them. That's why you got the little edges, because I was using scissors. I don't have a die cutter, and but they work. They're working. They work as a good first run proof. I'm going to check out, see if I can get rid of those print lines and go from there. So merch is on the way. I'm really liking them, right? I gave them away. I went to the Legion, and I gave the couple that I had left over. I gave them to fans of the show at the Legion. You know who you are. Booyah. Thanks for watching. So, well, that was a nice little aside, wasn't it? So, I'm looking at the chat room now. Carnundrum, welcome back. Sarah Stafford, welcome back. Everybody is showing up. I got 20 live watching right now. That's awesome. And Dorothy, big supporter of the show, been a fan and a friend for years now. You know, well, been a friend for years, been a fan for the time that my show has been on. That is awesome. Thanks, everybody. Coming in. Yeah, I'm working. I want one. That blank spot is reserved for Alien Girl, is reserved for her. Hers is going right there. And since I own this laptop and it's my show, mine goes on top, but hers goes there. That's a gonk droid from Star Wars, by the way, just in case anybody didn't know. I am looking forward to Amy's stickers. I want one. I've been after her for a while. Nikki Starchild. Yep. Nikki Starchild, aka Alien Girl 111, aka Ufology in the AM. See, Poner, I don't know if I got them ordered or not. Told her I would like some, and who knows? I mean, it would be good. One of those, a couple of those would be great, you know, and it'd be perfect on the laptop right there. Oh, Bronklander, we're gonna talk, bro. I'm a huge Gonk fan because I love batteries. Walking batteries that charge things that need charging. I love them. Mm. Even even trash cans need love too. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we shall see. I can't wait to get one because I thought you meant you ordered them from her. I ordered them from her, but if you ordered them to send to, awesome. That's excellent. Yeah, Gonk would be great. You know what? I know I'm getting distracted, but it's all, I mean, personal power, power DC, batteries, power. Let's just go with it, right? Why has no one made a car jumpstart pack in the shape of a gonk? I want to do that. An actual jump starter with a gonk body. The clamps can wrap around the side and it's perfect. It's perfect. Why has no one done this yet? A practical gonk. So it won't walk. It's small. It doesn't have to be huge like that. Hey, hides in long grass. It has been a long time since I've seen you here. Welcome back to the Quantum Show, talking about personal power and manifestation. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I see you all over the place. I know you see me too. We say hi to each other. And okay, now Tim Stafford. Yeah, heck yeah, y'all. Tim, DJ Wardove in the house. Link is in the description to DJ Wardove's page. Go listen to his music. It's good. You will find something you like. Okay. Because I'll say it again, his music comes from the heart and you can feel it. Okay. You really can. I'm a tough room. Okay. Especially when it comes to digital created music. His worked for me. And I can just give you, he produces from the heart, sounds great, and he had something in there for me. No, not all of it was for me, but I really liked a few of the things in there. They were really good. I bought the collection. I recommend you go and buy the collection too, or buy one song and then buy the next one and then buy the next one. Okay. Oh yeah, Bronk. Talking about the Gonk. Yeah. What could it have? USB ports, flashlight. What are the one of them uh emergency radios? Hell, give it a wind up, right? And why not a router? Put a router in there. So you get a big 12-volt battery pushing it. A lot of things can run on 12 volts. USB hub, USB charger. Maybe not a shot back. Maybe not a shot back. Maybe that's a little much. Maybe a dustbuster. Yeah, a little dustbuster arm. Like what they want robots to do now anyway, or they did in the 80s. Dustbuster bot. Dust Gonk. Oh man. Here on the Quantum Show, Dust Gonk. You heard it here on the Quantum Show. Dust Gonk. Dust Gonk. You heard it here. And I credit Hellfire Studios with the Dust Gonk. All right. All right. Good deal. We are sending you vibes, dude. Less than 30 minutes. I have a clock running. Okay. At the end of the show, Millionaire. You got it, dude. Okay. Anyway, um, now where does Matt? I'm getting back to the topic. Where's the topic? Is it up here? Is it down here? I don't even. On my screen, it's up here. I think YouTube, it's down here. Okay. Um. So where does manifestation fit in with personal power? Well, now manifestation is not just getting things, right? Things you need, or putting things together, things, situations, attitudes, opportunities. Where does that fit in with personal power? It fits in like it's like this, okay? You manifest first by meditation, staying calm and staying calm, not focused, but calm. I mean, you're not being the sniper rifle at this point, right? Where you're focused on a thing. You're not needing to do that. You need to get back to personal power. And that's a big encompassing thing. Stay calm, manifest, see what you want to happen, and then act like it's already happening, because it is, because you're changing reality as you do this. I'm not, this is quantum physics, actually, right? So this is literally quantum physics. It's documented. I can leave documentation down below later if you want me to, but it's just as easy for you to Google it as it is for me to Google it. I just know exactly what I'm looking for. But anyway, you manifest situations and attitudes in people, and that way it will enable you to get what you want to do. But first, you have to stay calm, forget fear. If you're being faced with a consequence, it depends on how you, I mean, it depends on how you feel about it, but you can, make that consequence. Yeah, you'll endure it, but so will they. That's what I do. That's how I do it, right? I make sure everybody loses. That's just me. You may do something else, okay? Your guides may have something else in mind, because they're at work too. And your guides are in the background constantly working for you. They're not a companion. They're there to keep you on the right road. And if they see you working for good, coming from the heart, using your own facilities for manifestation, then they will double back on you and help you along. Maybe those aren't the right words. They will ante up for you and start manipulating reality in your favor. Okay. You were already doing that. So it makes it easier for them. Now, they may not directly speak to you. I've been getting sequential and repeating numbers for 2 weeks. Okay. I mean, every time I go to the store, it's sequential or repeating numbers every single time. Maybe a couple times it didn't, but I'm seeing numbers every time I stop. Every time I'm starting to go to bed, it's at a repeating number. Every time I wake up, it's a repeating number or a sequential number. 12:34. Woke up at 12:34, because the first thing I do is I open my clock and I say what time it is. 12:34. How? Right? No coincidences. It means I'm doing the right thing. I buy something, 1888, 2121. You know, those things are signs I am on the right track. So I'm doing the right thing. There are other signs, but those are the just smack you in the face obvious ones, okay? And well, yeah, right. Hey, Monty, welcome back. I think I said hi to Hellfire. I think I did. Yeah, Poner says I see 747 all the time. Yeah, there's something about that number. It might not be the jet, but it might be something else for you, right? Right. It's like my art. I manifest it to be and make it. What does your art do then? Does your art inspire others? Because that's kind of what the nature of art is to inspire others. So what is your art? What actions does your art take? Quantum energy speak. What does it do after you make it? Because that happens. I mean, that happens. Yeah, me too. I see 404 all the time too. Funny that, isn't it? Pam Snow is saying, yes, I've been seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 10. I've been getting all those numbers. And I will start a YouTube watching something and end it at 2:22 in the afternoon or 3:33 or 4:44. It's cool. Yeah. Tomorrow is 123 123. That's true. Ed is a repeating number. Now, when you look at the meanings of these numbers, then you get into the specific things of it, right? 123 123 is beginning, and it could be construed as a beginning and a break and another beginning because that one didn't work. A false start. Could be. Don't know. But things like 1010 is, I interpret it as being on the right track, but 1010, 1 is a power number. 0 is kind of like a wild card or an ace. You know, aces wild, jokers wild. It's kind of like an ace. It can be any number. So you manifest what you want. But 1 is a power number, means you're in charge. And 747, that's hard to say, right? So yeah, those are power numbers. 11 is you're accomplished. Well, as far as I understand, mission accomplished. Now you are on the next level. 10 is mission accomplished. 22 is a repeating number, 22. That means well on your way from the beginning of an old to a new, or not on the old to new, but you're beginning a project. 22, it's twos, right? And then if you add them up, 4, same deal, right? 2 is you have started and it's working. 2, 2 numerologically. 4 means you have started, is succeeding, but you're not done, and you have some work to go before you approach the completion. I think that's how I interpret it. Okay. And okay. Yeah, 20. Right, right. I just accidentally hit this because I was gonna go to Pam's. Right. Pam's saying, I'm starting to jot them down in a journal so I can see what patterns are coming up. Good idea. If you now something we can do is look at random number generators. Now it takes some effort, but you go to different ones, you generate number. What does it do? What does it do? What does it do? And it's better to let a computer do this for you. There's a random number generator out there. I can't remember it. If I remember it, then I will put a link in there. But okay, so when you see those things, you know you're on the right track, or at least you're getting some kind of feedback, right? Now, manifesting in personal power is to put in place with meditation, calmness of mind, to see where you're going. And if something is in the way, if I don't mean the big situation, I mean in going to here, you get a flat tire, change it, move on, take what you know. I'll be there in a few minutes. I got a flat tire. I'm going to change it right now, and do it, right. Don't wait for somebody else to help you. Just make it happen. Do it. You can. And there you go. You just, and believe in yourself and self-respect. Okay. No, I'm going to shamelessly steal from R. Keith Andrews and pass it along to y'all. Okay. I typically already know this, but some people don't know it. So This is from R. Keith Andrews, Certified Quantum. Okay. And you got to have self respect, believe in yourself, because you're all you've got. And when you put your best energies forward into gaining back your personal power, manifesting all the working things around you for good ends, everything will work for you. And if it's not working, if it's working against you, examine that, what it is, scrutinize it, bring it into the light. Because when you work towards the goodness of the whole situation, of you and everyone around you, for mutual benefit or mutual respect, only that which is only that which is disrespectful will be there. Bring it out, and those elements that you're helping will help you scrutinize it, change it, eliminate it, whatever. Okay. But you need to first, starts here. And that's where manifestation is, in personal power. So don't let people scare you. Don't let people manipulate you. And if you are forced into a situation, be it legally or morally, then make sure they know where you're coming from and give them a consequence also. That's what I do. That may be a little bit dark side, but it's not as bad as letting them have all your personal power. That is weakness. That is self-disrespect and self-disregarding. Don't let them do that. Make them pay. Make them pay. I'm not going to go and talk about numerology. Lynn can talk about that on the panel. I am no expert in it. I know basically the book titles. Okay. I know what the numbers generally kind of mean, most of them. And I'll leave that, Lynn. That's your AO, not mine, not so much, right? And I'm looking at the chat room. Okay. The calendar. Do you mean calendar? Like calendar? I think you mean calendar, not like the colander of the worshippers of the flying spaghetti monster. That would be a colander, not a calendar, but okay. And I think you mean calendar, not spaghetti monster worshippers, right? Right. I'm going with calendar. Okay. And Lynn says, talk about numerology. Thank you, Lynn. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. You know, we're all in this, just on this crazy random roller coaster of Earth. So here we are. I'm looking at the. Okay, cool. Yeah. I see 1021 all the time. Well, it may not be repeating or sequential, but it is it is specific to you. 747. That is kind of from Pona earlier. That is repeating, but it might have special meaning for him. 13 has special meaning for me. That's a special meaning for me. 13. So it just, there we go. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. So Monty was talking. Oh, here we go. Monty meant calendar, not colander. So shout out to the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Anyway, right? I should get a t-shirt. I know they make them. 22 watching. Thank you, everybody. Apparently, I have something interesting to say, and you're enjoying this little presentation. It's super bright seeming, and I'm still not able to fathom how badly my webcam was doing since I got this other one, this new one. And it's doing pretty good. So there we go. I think I've covered personal power manifestation pretty good. And manifestation never ends. Okay. And it doesn't end with what you get or even your situation. It's the state of mind that we are building the future right now because it doesn't exist yet. It's based on the energy that we do now. Literally, energy in, energy out. That's what our Keith says, and I agree. Sorry. So we are building the next moments. 5 minutes ago doesn't exist anymore. We have proof of it, but it doesn't exist anymore. Now it is a shadow of its former glory. We're here in the now, making that square again. This is the now, living in the now, making the square. So, and that is manifestation. We're literally manifesting out of habit. Okay. I could go in there and get some coffee. It would take time to make my coffee, but I would be able to get it. Now, how am I going to react to that? Am I happy that I'm out of creamer? No. Am I going to get upset? Not really, because it's creamer. It's not the end of the world. I'll be okay. I'm putting good energy there. Positive patience. Patience with myself, patience with the situation that I will be able to go get creamer soon. So I have built the next moment to a positive foresight. Built it with positive foresight. Okay. So no, it never ends. You know, I could stand up and my knees hurt. Am I going to be upset about it? No. I'm going to approach it with positive foresight. Could I complain about it? I sure could. But that would be building with negative foresight, putting negative energy in front of me. That's something else. You put the energy in front of you. We are literally made of energy. Okay. Not this crude matter. Beings of light, we are. Light beings, we are. Not this crude manner. Yoda. Indirect quote. Hey, Zach Doncaster, sir. I didn't think I saw you come in. Hey, yeah, welcome back. And we're up to 27. What show let out? Tell me, how does Amy say it? How did you get here? Of all the YouTube algorithms, how did you end up here? What show just let out? A show had to just let out because I barely got home just a little while ago and put the link up only on YouTube. I haven't even put it on Facebook or anything. All right, Zach. Well, I've been going for 48 minutes and Alfie Joe Bob. Hey, yeah, we do get around. It's called Quantum. And wait a minute, Wayne and Michelle, Bigfoot, Michigan. Bigfoot is in here. Wayne and Michelle, isn't that Bigfoot? No, I mean, they're not Bigfoot people. They're investigators and reporters. They run. Welcome to the show. How you doing? Yeah, I've got 26 people in here, down from 27, but we're all in here. Yes, okay. Obligatory. If you're here, you're Quantum, like and subscribe. And please tell me how you got here. It would be great to know what show just let out that you came here. And has anybody seen Minnesota Grows 420? Because I haven't seen him lately. I haven't been having too much time to be online, so I need to go to his channel. He was on the show on the panel a couple of weeks ago, and it turned out nice. Shout out Minnesota Grows 420. Okay. Thank you, Zach. Yes, let's do this. Hit that thumbs up, please. And if you could share, that would be great too. My show is not monetized. All right. This is for reality purposes for us. This is real. No one pays me to do this. I pay to do this. Literally, I pay to do this. And I want people to Get something from it. That's why I don't, you know, talk pure opinion. Now and I don't talk about stuff I don't know about. Things I have talk about basic training, talking about my work history, my work experiences, right? Talking about people I know, things I do. I don't talk about I read a headline, I don't talk about it because I wasn't there for it. Now, if it's related to something I'm talking about, sure. And I'm glad that y'all like that because now we're at 25, which I'm still happy with. I'm happy with one. If I got one person in watching, that'd be great. And I don't even know how many people I got in the chat. Uh, Raven, I didn't get a chance to text you back, but I will now. And this is what it looks like to text on the Quantum Show. You know what it looks like? It looks like this. I'm texting. This is silly. Everybody looks the same texting. Oh, no, wait a minute. Here we go. Right? Seriously, no one looks at their crotch and smiles. Okay. Raven, text is sent. Yeah, it's sent. It's on its way. Listen for your phone. So, well, I'm glad. All right. Yeah. Hellfire. 5 on I was one of the 5 at some point. I remember seeing 5 on there. I tried to say hi. Thank you, Raven. Okay. So, we've talked about personal power when you're losing it, how to get it back, how to maintain it, and manifestation during the process. Because it's not like a brick. A brick, you mortar it in place and it stays there for a very long time. It's not like that. It takes constant, because everyone around you has a goal. Okay. Now, you can only work with you. They may want to take away from you to achieve their goal. Okay. Do this do their stuff in spite of you. So they want to take some of your personal power away. Oh, sorry. Hope the sound is not cutting out because I keep putting my hand in front of the microphone, though it seems to be a really good mic. But they want to impinge on your personal power, not on purpose, so they can upgrade their goals. They can achieve their goals. What it's up to us is to not let them do that, but also not hinder them. So maybe it's in everybody's best interest that we all work together. I think so. So, and especially the people right directly around you. Worldwide, of course, we want to work together. Lots of people want to achieve goals, but we all got to work together. But what can we worry about? What's within arm's reach, right? We are being, as a society, I don't talk about society much. As a society, we are being guided and hounded and manipulated. And there's not a lot we can do until until it's in your face. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Wear a mask, get the jab, stay in line, do as you're told, take all these medications. Now, I'm not talking about like heart medications, high blood pressure. I'm talking about the things what they say. Mr. Microsoft says this is healthy for you. He's a business guy. What does he know about that? What does he know about health related anything? I heard him talk. Not going to get into it, but just you get the point, right? Okay. And so that is in your face. Okay. You know what's right for you. Somebody tells you, no, you need to do it this way. That's not right for you. They don't know what's right for you. You know what's right for you. So that is personal power in society. You know what's right for you. I'm not saying go and tell people what to do, but when you know what's right for you, your force, your spirit guides, your quantum will manifest itself in your gut feeling, evidence, common sense, whatever you want to say, right? And you will know what's right to do as long as you stay away from fear and anxiety. We are literally quantum linked to each other and something bigger. Okay. There's something bigger there. I was talking to dude. Shout out to Martin at the Legion. Nobody knows him here. Martin at the Legion. I was very mushmouthed with you, not really able to get the points across because we were talking about uh he is Christian. I am decidedly not Christian, but I'm not against anything. And he wants to convert me because it works so well for him. That's good. I'm glad it works for you, bro. It didn't work for me because I don't need to be told what's what. I am smart enough to see what's what. And I would love to have you come on one of these days, just a one on one, you know, one on one, us talking about this stuff. And I will actually have notes and a clear head and plenty of coffee. And I suggest you get some coffee too, so we can talk about this stuff because it's really good stuff to talk about. And I really enjoy talking with you about it. And well, whenever we meet up at the Legion, not the optimal time to be talking about that stuff, but I can always bring up some practical examples, and so can you. So, uh, Martin at the Legion, shout out, go hug a tree, bro. They love you too. Alrighty then. Looking at the chat room, I'm gonna dial back a little bit, and let's see. I'm dialing back a little bit. And yeah, things happen. Well, just, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Lynn, I'm glad you love it. I love having you here. I really do. And I'm looking at, okay, here we go. Thank you, Diane. It's nice that I'm having positive influence. I mean, I try to have fun, not super serial all the time. Super serial. Not trying to be super serious all the time. I try to have fun. And I'm glad you're enjoying and learning, right? So and definitely, as long as your stuff doesn't impinge on someone else's personal power, take it all. Take it all. But don't take it from somebody else. And yeah, we need to manage ourselves better. The guidance that we're getting is based on greed and selfishness. We need to manage these things. We have a lot of all of those things, but you have to do it from a point of compassion. I mean, I have to. I have to come from a place of compassion and helpfulness and selflessness and service and gratitude. Sound familiar? And yeah, Martin. Yeah, I've got a couple friends, Martin. Let me see here. Yeah, here we go. Zach is responding to Tim. Timothy, that's a sign of a healthy, functioning society when you can provide these things for people. The fact those things are getting harder to provide in America is a bad thing, of signs to come. Yes, the United States way is a bad example of it's it's spiteful, it's selfish, it's greed, and it is you owe me, I don't owe you. No one owes anybody. Be thankful you have the opportunity to help someone. That right there is a big thing. When you have the opportunity to help someone, regardless of the outcome, You do it because that is coming from the idea of service to others and gratitude. I hope this makes sense. Maybe it isn't. Looking. Oh, yeah. Zach, I agree. I am not a doomsayer and some will always survive, but I think life is about to get really hard around here. Yeah. You know what? Here on the Quantum Show, what's the meme say? Hey, everybody better get really cool about a lot of stuff real quick. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. But we're able to do it. And you know what? I will say it right here. I will say it right here. If anybody needs help figuring out the weirdness, message me. We got a great group here. The people on the panel and our friends, we got a great group of people that can help you navigate the weirdness. Okay. I can vouch. I'm not going to name names yet, Raven. I'm not going to name, but we're all very experienced in this stuff. Okay. And I'm not saying that from an arrogant standpoint. I'm not saying we're professionals. There is no professionals. There are no professionals. Okay. We do the best we can. We just have done it longer than a lot of other people. That's all. Okay. All right. Well, I kind of went up and down, Hellfire. I went up and down. I went all the way up to E4, almost to E5, then went down and then got out. So, but I kept my own office the entire time because nobody else was going to be the head of the chaplain's office for the battalion. That was me. That was me. And the units. I mean, not the battalion, but the units. That was my office. So, regardless of my actual rank, I was in an NCO position the entire time. Okay. I was not, I didn't make it to E5, but I almost did make it to E5. Yeah. See, that's some of the experience that we all got. Okay, everybody. Well, luck would be in the eye of the beholder. Well, an E2 in the position of an NCO. I don't know how lucky that is because when I had to work with the other NCOs, they didn't really want to work with me too much. They want to tell me what to do. And I had to keep on. Oh boy. Okay. It was interesting for sure. Alrighty then. Y'all, this has been the first hour of the Quantum Show. I hope it was good. We talked about personal power, manifestation inside personal power. Don't step on other people's feet to get where you are, working together. And yeah, I think that's we pretty much covered these things, right? The panel will come on in about half an hour, give or take. I'm going to, me and Amy are out of coffee and I'm out of creamer. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. I got the alien boy shirt. Alien girl, alien boy. Yeah. Screenshot. Screenshot. Somebody take a screenshot. Screenshot. I'll take a screenshot on the replay. Okay, but me and in spirit Amy are going to go get some coffee and I will resume this in, oh yeah, 111, y'all. I will resume this in about 20 minutes. 22 in the chat. Hey, great. I'll have to check and see if I do. That is pretty good for creamer. Okay. Thanks, everybody. This has been the first hour solo, quantum solo of the Quantum Show. And I will be back in just about half an hour. People who need links, panel members will get links. And I'm going to go look for coffee and Minnesota Grows 420, and go say hi on the channel and invite him back. Maybe he'll come to the channel. Yes, please hit like and subscribe because it does help grow the channel. I have been seeing my link be passed around. My shows get republished by YouTube randomly, and that is amazing. That's awesome. And remember, we are the ones they're worried about. We are. We're the ones they're worried about. We're the ones who are not scared. We're the ones who can make things happen. We're the ones that can inspire others. Right? That's us. And we're the ones they're worried about. Okay. I'm pushing buttons. Ending the show. Thanks for coming by. Pushing buttons.